So we have a really cool way to start off the short film. We have an intro scene, which is set in a 90s decorated room. And there is an old school CRT TV, there is an old school DVD player, and we see a hand picking up a movie. It's the LEGO Technic Fast and Furious movie, right? That we are actually filming. And this hand picks the DVD, puts it in, and we see the wide shot of the room, and then we slowly zoom into the CRT TV, revealing the beginning of the movie.
Dino is setting up the shot for 3 hours now. It's his passion project. He's very into it. I'm not helping at all. I've been watching Red Letter Media for past 2 hours, and I don't know what's happening.
To create the living room, you don't have to have much. You basically need to have one wall, a little TV and a few props, and set up the lights properly. So as you see, we have here our cardboard Venetian blind, and we use a light behind it, and this gives us an illusion that on the left side is a window and the sun is coming through the Venetian blinds. We also have a top light, which is not now attached because we lost the battery, but this top light gives you this really cool epic feel above the TV set. It makes it look larger than life. And you have an additional light because you want to light the really cool movie props. Here, of course, is the legendary LEGO Technic Dodge Charger. You can see a cup from Gallo's Pizza, which was very prominent in the second movie. There is the legendary tuna on white, no crust. This is Brian's sandwich he's eating in Fast and Furious 1. And we're slowly going to zoom in into the TV and start the beginning of our short film. We're very excited today because we just finished our first third of the movie. The first stunt cars out of planes is officially done, and now we're moving to the famous skyscraper jump. And here in the van we have something very interesting, right?
A rooftop.
Yeah,
it's a rooftop. It's not that interesting. We brought the rooftop with the van, and now we gotta unload it and bring it to the studio. You can see who is the actual brain of the whole operation. They are doing the manual labor. I'm just standing around and looking at this. This is the rooftop set. It's pretty simple. It's just 2 sheets of particle board connected together. The guys in the workshop did a lot of weathering here to make it dirty and weathered. We are filming from this side, so we put a lot of detail on the sides as well. We did extensive research of building rooftops when we were designing these things, and we copied every single AC unit that we found. Most of these things are designed in 3D first and then 3D printed. So I don't know, these pipes are gonna go in the foreground.
so when you have the camera and the car moves, you just move through it and you get a faster motion and more dynamic. You obviously need ventilation shafts, AC units, antennas. We already did a few rehearsals of the ideal setup, and it's always good before you transport it to make pictures of it so you can precisely reassemble it.
And of course, what every good rooftop needs are the red blinking lights. All of the blinking lights on the rooftop are connected to this Arduino here in the corner. And it's giving them the information about blinking, and I'm gonna connect it and let's see if it still works. Oh, it works. Our electrician programmed the lights to blink in a different manner. So this signal light is blinking rapidly and this one is a bit slower.
Now everything seems a bit cramped together, so now we can just move it a bit, right, for the specific shot. We move certain elements and suddenly we have enough space for 2 cars. For the rooftop background, we use our 85-inch screen TV.
But now the TV is too high and we can't make it lower on this stand. So I have to drill a couple of new holes and we have to kind of mount the TV lower. So it's a hack job.
Here you can see a perfect example of glamour in movie making. He signed up as a director, but he ended up as hard-working labor.
This steel is really tough and my drill bit is so old.
I don't think I'm moving at all, actually. Yeah! I'm doing it! I'm doing it!
So with the TV safely mounted, we could finally start setting up the shots.
And one of the hardest thing to do was to find the appropriate background which we're gonna project on the TV. This neutral one fits the style and atmosphere of the rooftop the best. So after starting to film some technical shots of, you know, cars driving fast, stopping, tires screeching, now we're doing our first stunt shot.
So the car needs to land with the parachute, and then it skids over the rooftop, and it needs to land like this. You know, one tire is gonna go over the ledge because it's very dangerous. But the problem is, every time we tried it, the tire bumps into this ledge. I had to construct a little ramp with some tape and stuff like that. I painted it gray. So hopefully now the tire is gonna go over much more easily. Instead of having the whole parachute, we just did this, which is much easier to control, like this.
And on the front part, we just pull one fishing string. So you basically have control from two sides.
You'll be able to do this.
Yeah.
This shot killed us. It took 2 hours just for this one shot, which lasts 2 seconds in the end. Ross tried it himself, then we tried to do it together, then I tried to do it myself. You know, we tried all the combinations. Hopefully we got at least one that's working, but it takes a long time. Sometimes between shots the robot needs to be moved, the robot arm, because it can't get to every point we want, right? So we need to move it. And it's a time for relaxation for me, because they're moving it.
As a director, you don't only need to be mentally strong, you also have to be physically strong. The combination of both disciplines gives great results.
3, gently, sun. Sun. Sun.
Yeah. So we are filming the POV shots of the car moving, and the camera is above the hood. But instead of putting the camera on the hood of the car, we just removed the whole hood and put it on the camera.
And the camera is low enough to the ground so that you actually can't figure out that the whole car is missing.
Yes.
So it's a nice trick. You're on the rooftop, the sun is set low, and you have smoke covering the image, and it feels epic, almost like destiny awaits the cars before the jump. So yeah, it's epic.
Yes. For a couple of shots the TV is not wide enough, so we rented a very expensive and powerful projector. But first we need to mount it on that shelf up there. Dino said that the projector costs 5,000 euros approximately. So we decided it's best if he puts it up there. So if he breaks it, it's his fault. Dino finally managed to mount the projector in a very safe way.
Yeah, usually when you use the TV, you try to be on zoom and on tighter lenses. And this time we needed a wider shot. Let's say this is the setup shot of the rooftop. So we needed to go with the projector. But the problem always is the blacks are never black, especially when you use a fog machine, and we always use fog.
And this much light. Yeah, this light is obviously bouncing on the wall and washing out the blacks. And another problem is, since the shot needs to have a car landing here, and we need to puppeteer it, immediately we are throwing our shadows on the wall.
Beautiful shadows.
So this is going to be a two-pass shot. One pass is going to be the puppeteered car, and then we're going to film the clean plate, and hopefully in the post you'll be able to combine them and delete any shadows.
So all in all, we paid 2 days for the projector and used it only for one shot.
Yes.
Great success.
Great. I mean, it was also a test to see how well a stronger projector can compare to a TV.
Yeah.
And it kind of sucks. But it's not that better than the one we usually
It says, right? Let's say we had about 2,200 ANSI lumina, and this is like 5,000. So this should be like
double the strength.
Yeah.
And it's not. So don't rent these things.
But we don't tell you where we rented it.
Yeah.
We don't want their business to stop. This is our third miniature set. It's the empty office building and it's a construction site. So after the cars jump off from the rooftop, they crash into the neighboring skyscraper and then proceed the race through this amazing empty office space.
The office building set was made from a couple of OSB sheets, which always have a rough texture, but in this case it was good because it looked like rough concrete. I sprayed it grey and off it went to the workshop. This is basically just 1x2, just a simple piece of wooden plank, but then we kind of put like this bondo on it, right, to make it like texture, like concrete. Laura is now finishing lighting because we have 10 lights on the ceiling. And maybe if we are lucky, he might connect them to the power and we can see how they work.
In 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Flip the switch. Okay. Oh, very nice. Yes, so we have 10 of these lights. These are LED filaments and they look like these tube lights. We can dim them to make them stronger or weaker depending on what we need for the filming. And it's very good. Everything is very good. But in order to make it a little bit less empty, we prepared a bunch of these tiny props like little pellets. We have a bunch of these planks, miniature planks and boards, and a bunch of other stuff like ladders, pellet jacks. So now we're gonna have a lot of fun detailing it, arranging it to make it seem like it's like the builders just left and then now we entered with the cars. That's how we want to make it look. As you can see, there's a window behind in the set, right? And we need to see something outside. We need to see Tokyo. So we prepared a bunch of backgrounds. Actually, step into my office. Let me show you here. We prepared 10 different images. Some of them are too dark because obviously in the scene right before there was a sunset on the rooftop, so we can't go this dark. But in the scene after this one in Tokyo, it's already night. So we have to find something that's in between. This is too dark, this is too bright. Over the years, we basically learned that, you know, you just try a bunch of different pictures and then something works beautifully and the magic happens. So this is the image that worked the best for us, and now Dino will explain what he will do with the light.
We use 2 Dedo lights with an orange filter and put it in the background. We fog the set a bit and we get beautiful sun rays. It's not just enough to have the LED lights put on the ceiling. You need this additional outside light source. And when you combine everything together, voila!
Ross and myself are standing here. We have the cars connected to the fishing string and we need to pull them, and the trick is not to hit any of the columns, which is very hard because cars tend to swerve a little bit, so not every shot is a success, but we are getting better at it. We probably did around 40 to 50 takes already, I think. 40 probably, right? Yeah. And we'll do many more. So after each take, we need to put the cars back to the start, reset the camera, reset the robot, and then Dino has to tidy up the whole set, put the obstacles at the right places. So,
and we do it because we thought just racing through this beautiful construction site is a bit boring. We want to make it more fun. So you just put a lot of boxes and hurdles in front of the cars and you get a race and destruction at the same time, which is fun.
And we also sprinkled some sand on top of it, so when he hits it, everything's gonna burst and that's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. Today we are filming the Supra, which is crashing through a pile of boxes.
And like yesterday, we were covering it with 2 cameras, both on 100 frames per second, just to be sure. The problem is, 2 pieces of plywood are connected in the middle and we can see the connection. So we want to hide it. So we use little dust elements and cover it subtly. And it's also at the same time dirty, like it would be on a real construction site. So those are just little tricks.
We need to put the plexiglass at the end of the building, but if it's too clean, it looks just transparent. It's like it's not there. So I just mixed a little bit of dirt with the water and I'm dirtying the glass. Now when you shine light through it, you can see it's very dirty from the inside, which is pretty good. It's probably too dirty, but our motto is more is more. Yeah. This set is pretty big and we can't reach with our hands inside, so I'm using this stick.
It's like eating with sticks, but you're like decorating with sticks.
Chopstick decorating.
We are filming the POV shot of the Toyota Supra, And we even attached a piece of cardboard above it, so the cardboard crashes in all those things. And the shot is very exciting. After the epic chase and destruction through the construction site, we end this scene with that epic shot, the jump through the legendary Racer's Edge billboard.
Our electrician guy is not here anymore, so I'm the electrician guy now, and I don't know anything about electrics. I did solder something, so this is the first try. If it works, I'm gonna be really happy. It's not working. Okay. Second try. It's not working. Okay, third time's the charm. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. The LEDs are faulty. That's the problem. I'm gonna switch to other LEDs and then it's gonna be okay.
Maybe we should switch to another electrician.
Ah! The billboard is just paper, of course, and the car's gonna burst through it. Kamera ide I akcija. Opa, akcija. We are filming the epic crash through the glass, which is pretty dangerous, first of all, and second of all, it's complicated because there's only a little window and the car has to go right through it. I tried to throw it a couple of times and I hit the cone every time, the concrete cone. So now Suki is trying it. We're gonna do a couple of dry runs, and then if it works, we're gonna put the glass and actually break the glass for real.
Wow!
Yeah! Pretty
Good, good!
We are putting the real glass. We tried to find the sugar glass for this, but unfortunately we couldn't find it. And this is just a 2mm glass, regular glass. We did a test.
It's time for the legendary skyscraper jump rehearsal.
We need to break the glass and not break the skyline.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we bought the thinnest glass we could, and we have no idea if the car is strong enough to break the glass. And if it doesn't break the glass, then we have a problem, because we don't have an alternative. So, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
No.
All right.
So, as you can see, the experiment didn't go very well.
Yeah, we broke the car.
Yeah.
We gotta fix it and then try again. Take 2. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! It works! And the car is alive. It didn't actually break at all, yeah. This time. And now Suki needs to clean it.
Yeah. Of course, this is a very important shot, and we always use many cameras. This time we use 3.
Because it's a messy shot. So if we film with 3 cameras, we get 3 shots, and then we have less to clean if you don't have to repeat it. That's my motto.
We always hope it's one take.
Yes.
Safety first, always, and because we don't have real goggles, I have to use like the cheap ones, and the hoodie is for like debris and pieces of glass coming into my way. So yeah,
Safety and cool.
safety and cool.
And get
When you're filming slow motion, it's always boring to wait for the moment. You have to wait for a minute before the moment comes on, and we're just standing here and waiting.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, yeah.
This is one taker.
One taker. We're done. Yeah. And now Suki needs to clean it.
we're very happy to tell you that we've just managed our final shot and we broke the glass.
Yes, it was very good. It was very good. This is it for this video. We'll see you next time in the miniature Tokyo.